Hey everyone, it's Fixins, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a serious topic, the hidden dangers of alcohol. Now, you know I like to keep things light and fun, but this is something I'm passionate about as a doctor. Alcohol consumption, even in moderate amounts, carries a range of potential problems and risks, both short-term and long-term. Let's break down some of the key concerns. From accidents and injuries to chronic diseases, the impact of alcohol on your health can be significant. First, let's talk about accidents and injuries. Alcohol impairs your judgment and coordination, increasing the likelihood of accidents. This can range from minor injuries to severe life-threatening situations like car accidents. Social drinking might seem harmless, but it can lead to risky behaviors and poor decision-making. Over time, these habits can develop into more serious health issues. Chronic alcohol consumption is linked to a variety of health problems, including liver disease, heart disease, and even certain types of cancer. The liver, in particular, takes a heavy toll from processing alcohol, leading to conditions like fatty liver, hepatitis, and cirrhosis. Mental health is another area of concern. Alcohol can exacerbate conditions like depression and anxiety, and in some cases it can even lead to addiction. The social and emotional toll of alcohol abuse can be devastating, affecting not just the individual but also their loved ones. So, whether you're a casual drinker or someone who enjoys a few drinks regularly, it's crucial to be informed about the potential risks involved. Understanding these dangers can help you make better choices for your health and well-being. Remember, moderation is key, and if you ever feel that your drinking habits are becoming a problem, don't hesitate to seek help. Your health is worth it. We all know alcohol impairs judgment, right? It's something we've heard countless times, but do we really understand the full extent of its impact? You get a little loose, a little less inhibited. It feels like you're having the time of your life, surrounded by friends, laughter, and music. But what does that actually mean for your body? Well, it means your coordination and reaction time take a hit, and that's a recipe for disaster. Your brain's ability to process information slows down, making even simple tasks challenging. We're talking about accidents, folks. Falls, burns, and other injuries become much more likely. Imagine trying to navigate stairs or even just walking in a straight line. Even something as simple as tripping on a rug can become a serious issue when alcohol is involved. Your reflexes are dulled and your sense of balance is off. And let's not forget about driving. Driving under the influence is incredibly dangerous, not just for you, but for everyone else on the road. Your impaired judgment and slower reaction times can lead to catastrophic consequences. It's a leading cause of alcohol-related deaths, and it's completely preventable. The emotional toll on families and communities is immeasurable. So next time you think about having that extra drink, remember the unexpected consequences that could follow. Alcohol doesn't just cloud your judgment, it can also lower your inhibitions and make you more prone to aggression. Ever heard of liquid courage? That's alcohol messing with your brain chemistry, and unfortunately this can lead to some really scary situations. We're talking about violence, plain and simple, domestic abuse, assault, even homicide. Alcohol is often a contributing factor. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire, making a bad situation infinitely worse. All right, let's talk about alcohol poisoning. This is serious stuff, guys. Binge drinking, chugging contests, trying to keep up with your friends. These are all dangerous behaviors that can land you in the hospital or worse. When you drink too much too quickly, your body can't keep up. Your blood alcohol content skyrockets and your body starts shutting down. We're talking about symptoms like confusion, vomiting, seizures, even coma or death. This is a real medical emergency, and it's crucial to call 911 immediately if you suspect someone has alcohol poisoning. We've talked about how alcohol can lower your inhibitions, and unfortunately, that can lead to some risky decisions when it comes to sex. Unprotected sex is a major concern, as it can lead to sexually transmitted infections or STIs and unplanned pregnancies. Alcohol can impair your judgment, making you more likely to engage in risky sexual behavior that you might regret later. It's important to remember that consent is key, and alcohol can make it difficult to give or receive consent clearly. Your liver is your body's detox center, working tirelessly to filter out toxins like alcohol. It processes everything you consume, breaking down harmful substances and converting them into harmless byproducts. This vital organ is essential for your overall health and well-being. But when you drink heavily and consistently, you're putting a huge strain on this vital organ. The liver can only handle so much alcohol at a time, and excessive drinking overwhelms its ability to function properly. Over time, this can lead to a range of liver problems. The liver cells become damaged and inflamed, and the organ's ability to regenerate is compromised. This deterioration can have serious consequences for your health. It starts with fatty liver, a buildup of fat in the liver. This condition is often silent, showing no symptoms, but it can progress to more severe liver diseases if not addressed. Then comes alcoholic hepatitis, inflammation of the liver. This condition can cause symptoms like jaundice, abdominal pain, and fever. If left untreated, it can lead to more severe liver damage. And if you continue drinking, you could develop cirrhosis, scarring of the liver that can lead to liver failure and even death. Cirrhosis is a serious condition that often requires a liver transplant to treat. What's scary is that liver disease often doesn't show symptoms until it's advanced. By the time you notice something is wrong, significant damage may have already occurred, so you could be damaging your liver without even realizing it. Regular checkups and being mindful of your alcohol consumption are crucial steps in protecting this vital organ. Don't wait until it's too late to take action. You might be surprised to learn that alcohol can also damage your heart. Heavy drinking can raise your blood pressure, putting extra strain on your heart muscle. This can increase your risk of heart attack, stroke, and other cardiovascular problems. And it's not just heavy drinking that's a concern. Even moderate alcohol consumption can increase your risk of certain heart conditions, especially if you have other risk factors like high blood pressure or a family history of heart disease. This one's tough to hear, but it's important. Alcohol consumption is a known risk factor for several types of cancer. We're talking about cancers of the mouth, throat, esophagus, liver, colon, and breast, just to name a few. The more you drink, the higher your risk. And it's not just heavy drinkers who are affected. Even moderate alcohol consumption can increase your cancer risk. Alcohol might seem like a quick fix for stress or anxiety, but it can actually make mental health problems worse in the long run. Alcohol is a depressant, meaning it slows down brain activity. This can worsen symptoms of depression and anxiety, making you feel even more down or anxious. If you're struggling with your mental health, it's important to seek professional help. Alcohol will only make things worse. Your immune system is your body's defense against infections, but chronic alcohol consumption can weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to getting sick. Think about it. When you drink heavily, your body is focused on metabolizing the alcohol, diverting resources away from other important functions, including immune defense. This means you're more likely to catch colds, the flu, and other infections. And if you do get sick, your body may have a harder time fighting off the infection. Your brain is a complex organ that controls everything you do, from thinking and feeling to moving and breathing. Long-term alcohol misuse can damage your brain, leading to a range of cognitive problems. We're talking about memory problems, difficulty concentrating, impaired judgment, and even dementia. Alcohol can literally shrink your brain, damaging brain cells and impairing communication between different parts of the brain. Regular alcohol consumption can lead to dependence and addiction, making it difficult to control or stop drinking despite negative consequences. It's a vicious cycle. You drink to feel good, but then you need to drink more to get the same effect. Soon you're physically and psychologically dependent on alcohol, and quitting becomes incredibly difficult. If you're struggling with alcohol dependence or addiction, please know that you're not alone. There is help available and recovery is possible. It's important to remember that the risks associated with alcohol consumption can vary depending on individual factors. For example, women are generally more susceptible to the effects of alcohol than men, even when drinking the same amount. Age is another factor. Young people's brains are still developing, making them more vulnerable to alcohol-related brain damage. And if you have any underlying health conditions like liver disease or heart disease, Alcohol consumption can worsen these conditions. It's always best to talk to your doctor about what's safe for you. Wow, we covered a lot today. It's important to be aware of these potential problems and risks associated with alcohol consumption. Knowledge is power, and understanding the impact alcohol can have on your body can help you make informed choices about your health. If you choose to drink, do so in moderation and be mindful of your limits. And if you have any concerns about your alcohol use or its impact on your health, please talk to your doctor or another healthcare professional.